This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, received German Federal Foreign Minister Dr. Frank-Walter Steinmeier on Saturday. The Crown Prince and Steinmeier reviewed strategic cooperation ties between the two countries and discussed joint interests in economic, educational, investment and political coordination. The German Foreign Minister also met with His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE's Foreign Minister, who affirmed that Germany is the UAE's strategic partner, noting that 15 direct daily flights are operated between the two countries and that trade exchange between them stood at over 10 billion euros last year. He also noted that there are more than 1,000 German companies operating here in the UAE and over 12,000 German residents. Steinmeier also met with His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development, who briefed the German minister on the cultural movement here in the UAE and the leadership's vision to develop cultural work through openness to other cultures, religions and civilizations, as well as holding cultural forums with the aim to establish an understanding between people. In an effort to encourage better cooperation and promote excellence in healthcare, Dubai will host the Regional Health Regulation Conference. His Excellency Engineer Essa Al Maidor, the Director General of the Dubai Health Authority, announced today the launch of the latest health congress in the UAE and the region. He emphasised the importance of health regulation as one of the fundamental pillars to achieve sustained growth, as well as ensure patient safety. More than 500 international and specialised experts and speakers will be in attendance. At present, Dubai's public and private sectors have more than 2,000 health facilities in total that employ over 27,600 healthcare professionals and more than 7,000 physicians. With continuous growth being witnessed in the Emirates and beyond, many are expected to benefit from the exchange of knowledge, experiences and best practices.
Health is to feel safe in the health sector is an important issue which we are concentrating on. We'll be hosting about more than 500 experts in the regulation from all parts of the world. For sure, with this discussion, and they will come up with a lot of recommendation to improve the health regulation in general and in Dubai in particular. Also here we are working together hand in hand with the private sectors. We are listening to them and putting all of them together, the government, the regulators and the investors and even the public in one conference and listen to each other, so we come up with a realistic recommendation which guarantee the sustainability of the development in the health sector, and hopefully that will be an annual event in which we enhance the recommendation in the health regulation in general.
Alongside the event, they will also host a medical tourism exhibition where Dubai's medical tourism industry will be showcased. Running from the 22nd until the 23rd of October, Dr. Ramadan Ibrahim, the Director of Health Regulation at the DHA, said that the conference will discuss the latest advances in regulation. It will also highlight topics such as the regulation of sports medicines, medical complaints and quality assurance.
The regulation basically talks about the performance and practice of the medical professions in Dubai. So we talk about inspection, we talk about licensing, we talk about complaints, monitoring and so on. When we talk about sports, for example, there's lots of expenditure of the government on the sports. So you have to talk about it. Is it going in the right direction or not? And not to forget that the FIFA now today is talking about them. So it's a good way to talk about it and what's happening around. At the same time, the medical device and the pharmaceutical, there is a special concern about it in the region, specifically in the Middle East. So we need to tackle those issues to see where we are on the track.
A team from the Abu Dhabi Planning Council has been sent to the Seychelles in order to help develop the island's economy. The trip is a part of a year-long project where the UPC delegation will use their experiences from Abu Dhabi's growth and also share their expertise with other governments and planning agencies. Falah Al-Akhbani, the general manager of UPC, was quoted in a local daily as saying that this is the first time that they've collaborated with an international government in this capacity. The general manager added that as the population of the Seychelles is growing and the economy is changing, the need for a thorough development plan is becoming increasingly important in order to ensure that the country's resources are used as efficiently and sustainably as possible, while still retaining its history, culture and beauty. The plan will cover all of the islands with a particular focus on the main island of Mahé. A framework plan will be developed for Mahé and a detailed master plan will be done for Victoria, the capital. Fujairah's Corniche is set to see a 4 million dirham overhaul after Ramadan, that's according to officials, and is expected to be complete within a year. Mohammed Al-Afkam, the Director General of the Fujairah municipality, was quoted in a local daily as saying that the Corniche is one of their major priorities and that they are planning to add landscapes, pedestrian paths, playgrounds, coffee shops, shaded seating areas, public toilets and jogging areas for families. He added that expanding the public beach is also in their plans, as well as improving the Fujairah International Marina Club by adding more coffee shops and a small shopping centre. The new Corniche will extend around 4 kilometres from the Hilton Hotel to the Al Rugailat roundabout. In an attempt to further promote basketball in the region, Dubai played host to one of the best regional talents and staged an all-star exhibition game during the inaugural MENA Basketball showcase. Inspired from McDonald's All-American game in the United States, which celebrates the top high school players from around the nation, the event attracted the most talented players from 17 countries across the MENA region and Iran. The event kicked off with a win for the UAE under-17 team over the expat All-Stars by 47-35. For the main MENA All-Stars game, the best 20 players aged 19 and under were divided into 2 teams, grey and black, based on their skills and capabilities. The closely contested game faced a thrilling finish, with Team Grey dominating the last quarter to stage a 64-48 win over their opponents. It certainly was an entertaining spectacle for the supporters, with a slam dunk and a 3-point contest during the half-time. It was the 6'9" Iranian Mohammed Yusuf who took advantage of his height to win the slam dunk contest, while Lebanon's Ezzat Al-Qaisi took the top spot during the 3-point contest.
I had a very great feeling, and it actually was my first official slam dunk contest, so I really enjoyed it. It was a very good experience. I think that I really jump even better. It's not just the height. The energy comes from the legs.
3-point championship, it's a big honor for me. You know, shooting is a big part of my game, and really I work on my shot a lot, so this shows how much I'm working, but I still need work. But it's a big honor for me. And about the game, it was a great game, amazing experience. Coming here, we don't know the people we're playing with, we don't have chemistry with them, but we all get along because we're good basketball players, and it's good we got the win.
According to organisers, the event will become an annual affair, providing international exposure for the emerging talents. Whilst the sport is increasingly becoming popular across the region, they highlighted the importance of identifying and celebrating high school basketball talent.
We created this event to really showcase the best talent and the youth talent in the MENA region, and bringing them here and putting them under one roof was really, something groundbreaking that we know we could help out the kids, and just getting them more exposure to the rest of the world to make sure that they're noticed. A lot of these players come from countries where they may not get this opportunity. We have a lot of great networks that'll be watching this event and getting the profiles of the players. So we wanted to make sure that each player had the right profile made, so that if a coach did have some interest in them, that we could give them some really incredible information.
And finally, looking to other news now, women's health, beauty and well-being were in focus this week as the Women's 3F show celebrated 11 years of success and honoured those who have continued to improve women's health standards. Around 500 women gathered at the Meydan Hotel for the event, which was organised by Nutrima Advertising, Health and Nutrition magazine, and under the patronage of the Dubai Health Authority, where women were shown the latest trends in health and beauty. Her Excellency Dr. Mariam Mattar, the founder and chairperson of the UAE Genetic Diseases Association, opened the event and highlighted the importance of women's health today. The programme also included lectures on women's well-being and some of the latest technology involving fertility medicine, new stem cell procedures used in gynecology, as well as children's development. Guests were also invited to take part in fitness and dance sessions, interactive healthy cooking workshops, as well as beauty sessions and a fashion show.
This year the event was different. We had a different concept. We're trying to have the lady more interactive and not passive as usual and listening to lectures and just watching, etc. So this time we want them to be active. We want them to interact. Let's say to dance Zumba, to learn how to cook, to listen to the lecture they really need to listen to, and to interact with the speakers and with the question and answers, etc.
It's a very important event because it makes us in direct contact with the mothers who has to know the new feeding programs, international feeding programs for babies.
It's important events for women and particularly for moms who are aware always about the beauty of their kids' smile. We are focusing today on dental injuries of children and the bad habits which related to digital sucking and bruxism.
Women now are more interested in cosmetic procedures and all which makes them more beautiful, and they are already very beautiful. We are speaking to them about what's interesting in new procedures in cosmetology, new indications for Botox, for lasers, for all these new things which make them more beautiful. And it is very interesting for all women everywhere.